vote doesn't this, or your vote doesn't that. I don't care. Um, or this, or that, or the other thing. Like, we're told that our vote either doesn't count,
Mm.
that we need to shut up, or that. Okay, son, there was nothing
So
there.
you're playing like Cyberpunk, right?
Yes, I am playing Cyberpunk 2077.
Uh,
Okay, so I I mean, all I'm thinking in my head is that, okay, so when is our vote gonna start counting? And then she yells at me saying, "Oh, then don't vote." Then and I'm like, "But then you yell at me if I don't vote. Then you tell me
mm.
my opinion doesn't matter if I don't counting." And then she yells at me saying, "Oh, then
Everybody
don't vote."
needs to
Then
make
and
up
I'm
their
like,
fucking mind.
"But then you yell
Either
at me if I don't." I need to fucking vote, or I can fucking vote and I'm allowed to fucking vote, or I'm not because of my skin color. Like, you guys need to make up your fucking mind. Because
Right.
I can't take the mixed signals anymore.
I mean, lucky for me, I don't need to vote because I mean I'm too stupid to know politics.
You should be voting in your fucking country, you fucking retarded dumbass. That's an oxymoron. Um, a
Oh,
moron
wait,
like you. Um,
I mean, no. I mean, like I have to be honest here. I'm not involved with it like fully. I'm just like looking in on the sidelines.
and then that's the thing is that's how countries then, when you look in on the sidelines, that's how countries not go in your favor. That's when you don't get the things that you want because you didn't vote. Like, people have got to understand that
I'm
no matter what country you're in, vote if you have the option. If you are old enough to vote, fucking vote. Go against your parents. Go against your elders. Go against the people in your village or in the place where you live and vote. You do have voting rights in all countries, depending on whether you're a woman or not.
I I mean I agree with that part, but I didn't vote because of my parents forced me to. I The reason why I didn't vote is because I choose to not do it.
And then that's the thing is that I now knowing that, I don't even know why I even give you a choice in what you fucking say about your country. Now, that's the rules about politics is if you don't vote, you don't get a choice. That's the thing is that you have no right to say, "Oh, that the country's bad" if you don't fucking vote. I know plenty of people in my server who don't fucking vote. I think
Well,
Scouty doesn't vote, or he refuses to talk about who he voted for. Or as
I
far
mean
as I'll
I
see
mean
it, as far
I
as
mean
I'll see it, he refused to vote, and then that's the thing is that I've designated him to he has no right to talk about or he has no right to complain about politics, especially. Sorry about that. Especially if you don't vote. If you don't vote, you don't get a choice. Okay, that's the thing. Is it's like if you don't live in America, you have, or if you've never lived in America, or if you've never even been to America, you can't really call our politics shit.
mm,
Even if, even if your politics are even worse than ours, especially if your politics are worse than ours,
mm,
especially like they are in Canada, where it's horrible. Your politics are horrible. You have no good politicians, of course. You have politicians who don't want vaccines. You have politicians who don't want this, who don't want that, over where you fucking live. And then you guys just deal with it. Okay, but then the Canadians are the same people who come to our country, walk up to our people and make fun of us for eating burgers. Like, or people
eh,
in England come to our country and say, "Oh, why do you guys eat like you have health care?" Well, then why do you guys eat like you're poor? You're not. Your country's richer than ours. Your countries are richer than ours. So why eat like 17th century handmaidens? Hang on.
Mm.
Okay, I guess I'll. Okay, I'm having difficulty signing into my GOG account or GOG
Mm.
account or GOG Galaxy account
Right.
because it seems to not like the fact that I'm doing it on my normal computer. So like, and then I see people complain about how America is right now, and those are the same fucking people who don't vote. Um, what's that, Jamble? Oh, Jamble, yeah. Oh, I want to go on Jamble and pay $25 a fucking month to talk to my friends on there. No, no, I don't. I don't want to do that. Do you want to do that? Like, would you want to go pay $25 for a site that brings nothing to the table besides, having to have karma points to talk to your people when I could just go on Twitter and do it for free?
I mean, yeah. I mean, Twitter is like I heard that Twitter it like had an update where like you had like to pay to make a tweet about,
No,
or it's just like a.
it's not a rumor. There is a pay option,
Mm-hmm.
but you don't really need to pay
You
for
don't
it.
really need to pay just to make a tweet about, right?
No, I tweet all the
Mm.
time.
Right. Okay.
I literally just did a tweet or when I woke up.
Uh,
So 2 cents. Okay, there we go. I'm sorry this is taking so long because GOG has forced two-factor authentication, and I hate things like that.
mm.
Okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, what's the free DLC? Uh, okay, there we go. to open my menu that I used to play the game with. If you give me a second. Yes, there's a lot that goes into playing this game.
Mm-hmm.
Because the first day I got it, I decided, okay, I'm not going to play this game legit. This game isn't really worth playing legitimately. So I thought, okay, might as well just, try the cheats that are there.
Mm-hmm.
Does everything have to have an update today? This is like the fourth update I've had since I've been awake. Okay, but
There's been updates on that game, right?
no, not on this game. It's on my cheat menu. And I'm like, okay, this is the fourth update for something today. Like, and
Uh,
no, people, we will be playing Doom Eternal. That's not a
mhm.
that's not a problem. We will be playing Doom Eternal today, but we just need to let the internet be the internet here for a minute. But the thing is that okay, so our no matter what, if your vote counts or not, think about this: you voted and you tried, but at the end of the day, think about this. I feel like if we had a voting system where it was literally to vote. Hang on.
I mean, now that I think about it, I did think that I voted on since high school, like at the end of the year of high school. That was just like grade 12. He only just gave us like a piece of just a sheet of names of which representative of party, then I'll vote for those guys.
Then fuck off, game. If you don't want to let me put my email in, then fuck off. Um. Okay, so there isn't too much I need to activate here. So, alright, so now we're gonna start the game. Now we can actually start playing the game. Um,
Mm-hmm. So you're just coming back to Cyberpunk 2077, just in case like things get like fixed and stuff, or you just
I
play
mean,
with.
to me, the game was okay when it came out. The glitches were bad, of course. And I ran
Mm-hmm.
into a few where I had to actually stop playing for a bit because, I was stuck. But,
Right.
like, there were ones, and the thing is the music is fantastic in here. And yes, I am
Mm-hmm.
allowed to play the music in here because I'm not turning off the music when I get into a car.
Right.
Okay. It is a button press that is fucking obnoxious. So,
Mm-hmm.
this game is a good game.
Yeah.
It is a good game, no matter what people want to say.
Good morning, Night City! Yesterday's body count lottery rounded out to a solid and sturdy 30. 10 out of Haywood.
Do
It sometimes refuses
to start the game, right?
mhm.
So didn't they like play tested it, like before they like?
There were hundreds of playtesters. I wanted to be a playtester for this, but no, I wasn't experienced enough, even though I literally play 1,000 hours of games every day. Thousands of hours of games every day. I'm like
Right.
literally on games all day. It is my job to play video games.
Right.
So I don't get how I didn't have enough experience. So I'm like, okay, don't have me play test it then, because I think video game companies don't want me play testing is because, you know, I'll be honest and tell them, you know, your game isn't working correctly. Fix your game.
I kind of feel bad for the CD Projekt Red for like releasing a game that's like has some potential, you know, and brought something into the table, but it just got like the worst treatment, really. Because to be fair, I want this game to be like to have like a good fan base, you know, to have good story, have good music, have good characters.
Good morning, Night City!
Yeah.
I can't even get past the start screen anymore? Okay, I swear, when this game, like, came out, I was able to get to the start screen, and I was able to do anything and everything. I was... Okay, so... Then what is the problem? Like, how come is this game running at 32% and everything? Okay. So, see, this is basically why I kind of stopped playing, is because...
Of the glitches, right?
This isn't even a glitch. This isn't even a glitch. This is the game not wanting to work.
So it's like spaghetti, like programming, right?
Spaghetti programming. The thing is that, okay, you guys got to remember, these are the same people who made The Witcher. These are the Witcher people.
Yeah.
Okay, these are the Witcher people. These aren't the. Oh, I made a cyberpunk game, and this is my first game. So it looks like this is discovered for some reason. I can't shift to when I'm playing.
Right.
And this thing's running at 100%. So this thing's running basically at 100%. Okay, so let's just scrap that game for today. And I'll figure out how to run it later.
Alright.
Okay, so we're going to Hunter Call of the Wild, and I'm gonna have you experience what Hunter Call of the Wild is. So I'm gonna have you experience what Hunter Call of the Wild is. And the oh so wondrous it's not even glitchy. It's the thing is the game has its own problems. Just like Warframe has its own problems. But
Hunter is like running like a good game, right?
So is Warframe's running a good game too.
Yeah. Yeah, if there's like glitch in there here and there, but however it doesn't defeat the enjoyment of the game, you know what I mean?
No.
So it's Hunter is playable, so that's good.
Sort of.
Well, I mean, I'm just like giving props to like the game that some have only a few glitches, but however, it's still playable. That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying.
So I'm going to download the update for Doom Eternal here. Wait, is Doom Eternal really finished that quickly? Okay.
I mean, wow, I mean, I didn't know that Doom Eternal run that fast.
No. This is okay. So this might be okay. This might be fixing the fact. Okay, never mind. Digimon Cyber Sleep Complete Edition is done. Okay, now Dying Light is gonna just do its thing. Okay.
Right.
So, welcome to Hunter Call of the Wild. Where the animals are super detailed.
Yep.
Okay, switch 3 times for reserves, it'll crash on you. So people wondering why I just ended playing the game and just moved on to the next one, that's because I just don't want to deal with crashing today.
This game also like fires like once in a while, right?
This game does not require any attention at all, basically. It's you do it when you feel like it.
Alright. Okay. Is there any like new updates for the hunter? Like fixing the bugs or like doing some a little bit details? Or fixing the glitches?
The glitches are minor at best.
Right.
I would say glitches in here. You'll see plenty of course.
Right.
Okay. Welcome to Verhunga Savannah. This is where I was last night. Well, I was... Okay. What kind of animals are these? I want to kill a few. Oh, they're just wildebeest. I don't want more wildebeest. What is this one? We might as well talk about animals here. So, every animal we see is basically every animal that I've actually had interaction with. So, IRL, I have seen a wildebeest up close. They stink like high hell. I have seen lions up close. They are...
Lions up close. Ooh.
I've had a tiger before. Come on.
I mean, no. I mean, it's like cool. That's kind of cool.
Fun fact, tigers cannot purr.
Right.
They cannot purr, but when they feel safe around you, they close their eyes. They close their eyes, and it's basically a big jowly grin type thing. They'll close their eyes at you, and they'll close their eyes at you, basically signifying they like that. House cats do that.
Right.
Oh, it's not water.
Oh, that's kind of like tigers done that.
Yep, tigers don't really have any, purr. Let's see. Okay, so those ones are over here. We're gonna go to Leighton Lakes after this because I need elk and black-tailed deer, and then after that we'll go to the Rocky Mountains. Unless you want to see the Yukon, because, there is Alaska is in here, so. The only places that they really haven't added are someplace in Canada.
Right.
Any place.
You've got the hunter's sense. Follow those tracks.
Australia, which they do have New Zealand, but I would prefer Australia. I love New Zealand. Guys, there's nothing wrong with New Zealand. It's just, there's enough room to add, Australia too. Just like a few of the other, more European countries would be nice too, as well as, some more Spanish countries, of course. Um, Another African reserve would be nice. No place near Mississippi again, please. Because I finished that story last night. Look at all the bunnies. Sorry, hares.
Hares.
There is a definite hares and bunnies are different, actually. Hares are bigger than rabbits are. They're taller and their legs are more powerful. So. And these are African hares, so these ones are meant to like kick jackals. So.
Kick jackals. Jackals are more like what? Like
they're African creatures. Coincidentally, they do have a jackal in here, a jackal species in here. They're mostly called African wild dogs, but they are jackals in general. Because no other real animal could live in Africa. Like of their stature, of their small stature, and survive. Like foxes could not survive here. There aren't enough mice here for it. Okay, so these kudu here, they come in two types. These kudu right here are lesser kudu. There's a bigger version of them called just kudu. They're normal kudu. Actually, I believe the last time I checked, they were called greater kudu.
Greater kudu.
They are meant to kill lions.
They are meant to kill lions.
Yes, they're big enough to where if they were to jam their corkscrew horns into a lion, the lion would die almost instantly because, you know, having a corkscrew stabbed into your heart is nigh unbeatable. So, and then there are springbuck. Everybody's seen a springbuck every now and then. Okay, that's only a 3. Okay, I might end up actually having to. Oh, that's a 3 also. I might have to actually reset my animal population for this area. Okay, so as far as I see it, I might as well just change reserve. Okay, so Leighton Lakes. Actually, fun fact: you can eat alligator. Like, it is an edible creature. Like, you're not gonna die from eating it.
Right.
Yeah, I might just go reset the population here soon. Which I will show everybody how to do that. Okay, resetting the animal population is as simple as, you know, right click. So, just for all the ones who are like, oh, it's probably overly complicated. No. It's not. It's not even close to being overly complicated, actually. I like the fact that it is just as simple as, you know, going in your game files if you can find them, and erasing the animal population, and then it rewrites itself as soon as you open up the ducks everywhere. I need more duck trophies anyway. people say, oh, the way I play is no fun, and I'm like, for me it's fun. I don't necessarily care if it's fun for fucking you. Get out of here, then. Also, you kind of get to see cool models that they have, too. Because these people work extremely hard on the models. Okay, so the rating system in here is silver, bronze, silver, gold, diamond, and then legendary, or the great one.
Right.
Can you have more excitement in your voice? You really are killing the mood.
No, I'm just trying to understand, like, the game. Sorry.
The rating system in here is kind of complicated. It's kind of not. Everybody says, oh, it's overly complicated. No, it's not. It is not overly complicated in here. It's literally, the scoring system is nothing, bronze, silver, diamond, bronze, silver, gold, diamond, and then the great one.
Right.
And then that's the thing, is that there aren't many great ones around. At all. Like,
right.
I have yet to actually get the white-tailed deer, the great one white-tailed deer. I have yet to have one. I have yet to have one spawn. And that's the thing, is I have yet to have one spawn.
So you got what? You got one great one, right?
It can spawn several times, actually. You would have to get hella lucky in game to get it to spawn 3 times.
You know, I spotted some tracks earlier, close to where you're at right now.
Where
I'll send the
there are
coordinates.
3 different versions of it in the game. Like, I've seen people with the great one get them in piebald, and I'm like, listen,
piebald,
son of a bitch. You know what piebald is, right? You know what the fur mutation piebald looks like, right?
The piebalds, no.
Piebald. Learn to fucking... You speak English perfectly fine. I know you fucking understand me.
Piebald.
Okay, so, here. If I can actually find one in here, I'm more than likely to find you a piebald looking one. Okay, so... Not big enough.
White-tailed deer?
Ah, yes, that is a white-tailed deer. You do not have them because it is...
No, we don't have those in here. But we do have, like, one of those mooses.
You do have moose. I do know that.
Yeah.
And America is one of the very few places who actually does have elk.
Have moose, right?
We have moose here too, actually. We have moose in Canada.
Right.
Or no, we have moose
and somewhere in upstate, somewhere in the upper state, right?
We have them in, if I can remember correctly, Minnesota.
Minnesota, that which is you live.
We have them in Minnesota. We also have an elk population here. I have never personally seen them, but I know they do exist. There's elk.
Elk. That was just a different type of deer, right?
Elk actually have their own genus and their own family. Elk are just basically, depending on where you are, actually, elk, like Roosevelt elk here, these are Roosevelts, are some of the biggest of their kind, and their horns get as big as, actually, their horns get almost as big as their bodies do. Like, you'll get a full-on bull elk that weighs over close to 1,000 pounds, and actually elks have some of the loudest mating calls, or calls in general, in the world. So if they were to stand behind you and do a full call, you would go deaf. Like you would fully, you would more than likely either go deaf. Hang on, I think I have a call on.
Is there like any like protection, like an
No,
earpiece?
even if you had earplugs in, it would go through the earplugs.
Oh, okay.
These things are
now that's a
very,
problem.
very loud creatures. They are not creatures that are. They're not okay. They're aggressive, but that's only like during like rut. But you know what animal isn't? And moose kill more people actually than elk do.
Right.
It's female moose that
Female
are the culprits
moose.
of that. Because they will trample a human near their baby. So, of course, you're going to do everything to protect your child.
I mean, yeah.
Elks are actually, moose are actually pretty good parents. At least in my mind they are.
Elks are pretty good parents.
Elks and moose are pretty good parents. Actually, the deer family are pretty good parents in general. Like, the fauna family are pretty good parents. In the general sense.
Right.
Okay, so next, so we're gonna go to Silver Ridge Peaks.
Silver Ridge Peaks.
This is in the Rocky Mountains. Everybody, welcome to the fucking Rocky Mountains. Desolate, evil place. Actually, this is where most Native Americans live, in the Rocky Mountains.
Oh, yeah.
Most Native Americans choose to live in the Rocky Mountains because they know dumbass white people can't survive up there.
Yeah. And the reason why they live in the Rocky Mountains is because of due to like weather, right? Like rainy and snowy, right?
Kind of. Like, okay, see this creature right here? That's a Rocky Mountain elk. They are huge IRL. They are huge, but they are not as big as Roosevelts. Roosevelts are... No. Rockies are bigger. These things, Rockies are bigger. Rockies can get up to 1,000. Or they can get up to 1,000 to 1,200. Roosevelts can get up to... I think the biggest Roosevelt that has ever been killed or ever been seen was like over almost 2,000 pounds.
2,000 pounds. Wow. So it's like heavy as like a car, right? Or
I mean, since most people like measure most like deer and elephants in tons, like,
right.
Yeah, it would be this thing was almost 2 tons. This thing was huge. Like it was almost as big as most draft horses are. Like
Draft horses
are mostly meant for quarter horses, draft horses, and like they're work horses. They're work animals. They're not. They're meant for riding, of course. I love horses, of course. I'd be lying if I say I loved horses.
Right.
I actually used to be terrified of them as a kid. Red Dead Redemption helped that, but okay. And then we have things like black bears in America. They're not
Black bears.
Black bears aren't really as mean as like grizzly bears are, and grizzly bears aren't really that mean anyway. But still,
right.
if you see them in your area, leave. Just leave. They are you are in their territory. Like see how this thing's like 500 to 700 pounds. Yeah, they get bigger than that. And then these
with
are yes.
With the bear, like I mean, like black bears that come to your area, so you had to go inside.
Black bears don't attack people; they are scared of people. Black bears are
brown bears.
I would not suggest going to go pet one.
I know that.
People, actually, how big is this one?
That's a Rocky Mountain.
If you were bigger, I would have killed you. If you were just a hair bigger, I would have killed you. And then we have things like bison here. Do you know what bison are?
like very big, like a very big
They
like animal.
They go up to 3 tons. They're the biggest ones go up to 3 tons if they live that long.
I mean, yeah.
I think the population has gotten I believe the population has gotten a little bit better. Bison,
A little bit better?
Bison are like rhinos. They have a flat head, and they cannot see in front of them. So that's why, you know, when you see a rhino get angry, like very angry and get into a threatened stance, that's because they can't see you. They hear you, but they can't see you.
Right.
So if you're going to go see like a rhino or something, come to the side of it, or you're going to go see like a bison or something, go where they can at least see you with one eye. Because then they know you're not there to kill them or eat them or whatever.
Right.
I hear bison's actually quite tasty. I've eaten all sorts of creatures. Leave me alone.
I mean, no judging, no judging.
I've eaten my one greatest goal in life is to kill an elk with a knife.
Kill an elk with a knife.
just like, you know, one of those big Bowie knives from Crocodile Dundee. Not even sneak up on it. Just run at it and just stab it to death. I don't care about the pelt. I mean, of course I'll keep the pelt and take it home. And I'll just strip the animal. And actually, I more than likely will just, if I'm going to be honest...
Maybe you can use the elk's skin as a mat. You know?
I might make a fur coat. Hey, those things the thing is that...
Tracks are my go-to source for insight into animals in the reserve. Species, number, mood.
Okay,
you can learn a lot about them before you've ever spotted anything.
The way his accent is that is how Native Americans sound. That's how people who have been in, you know, the reserves and, you know, mostly Native American. I think this is the Dakota tribe that takes care of this, or unless this is Lakota. I don't remember
Dakota tribe.
Which Native Americans are up here. Which is my mistake. I'll have to look it up later, which, yeah, I'll have to do that later. These are mule deer. Mule deer are very, very big deer. They are counted as deer, yes.
But it's harmless, right?
Mule deer's racks get... if you've ever seen, you know, those prize deer that people have killed with the billion tongs on their head,
right?
Those are mostly mule deer. These things get so big that oh, okay, I want this turkey.
That's a turkey.
Wild turkey is nigh unedible, by the way. It's disgusting. And I'm gonna be honest, wild turkey is disgusting. Normal turkey is disgusting.
Right.
I love eating turkey. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
It's just every time I eat it, it is drier than the Sahara Desert. Like, it's not even my mom's fault for cooking it that way. It's just impossible to fucking cook. Okay, that's 700. That's 9. That is a 9. And then most weight in here is guesstimating, by the way. You don't actually know the weight until you... If it's like upper close to 900, it will be what most people call a sliver diamond in here.
Sliver diamond.
Where it's by a sliver not big enough to be a diamond, but big enough to be close to diamond. And anything that's a perfect score is a perfect diamond. And a lot of people, that is their goal. I, so far, have gotten 6 diamonds from this place. I've gotten more than 6 diamonds from this place. And all of them have either been buffalo, which are over 2,000 pounds, or they are... Excuse me? What is this? Are these just buffalo and...
That's a buffalo. Okay, why did they respond you back?
Because, you know, God forbid you go outside the map. Yeah, those
but
were just
why?
buffalo. I have no clue why they were outside of the map. Okay, so we're going to one more place.
Right.
Okay, so this... Oh, wow, you're big. You're going in my room. Which, before I close out the game, I will show you guys my... Oh, go fuck yourself! Okay, I'm gonna show you guys my trophy lodge. This is my Spring Creek one, which is the one that I am working on currently. So, I need good diamonds, and this is why I'm doing what I'm doing in here.
So you got 6 diamonds so far, huh?
I have 37.
37 diamonds.
I have 37. I have more diamonds than I think I have.
You got 37 diamonds out of what?
The over probably 1,000.
Jesus.
Over 1,000. Over 1,000. Fuck. Over 1,000. Gold. Okay, so see these two here? These are part of the elk family, but they're the biggest part of the elk family. These are red deer.
Red deer.
And you know, and you can see why they're called red deer. Don't ask stupid questions. And that is a moose. That is one of my biggest moose, I think. Yeah, that is one of my biggest. That's my second biggest, actually. Or that's my first biggest, and these are both my biggest red deer. I've got both of these have come off of Porque Fernando, and other than that, they're not really. Okay, this is my black buck. My other mule deer.
Mule deer.
That's actually, that is not the biggest they can get. I've seen them get bigger than that IRL. Okay, so I guess my diamond whitetail last night did not register.
Huh? How?
I have no clue. Because this game's finicky and pisses me off and decides, you know, what diamonds I get and what diamonds I don't, I guess.
What diamonds that you get and what diamonds that you don't, right?
I'll replace that later. This is just placeholders. Another turkey, and then that for now. Now I'm going back to this. Going over to Alligator, or whatever the fuck it's called. However the fuck you pronounce it in New Zealand, in Kiwi speak. Welcome to the most beautiful place in the world. New Zealand.
New Zealand.
I think New Zealand is beautiful. I fucking love New Zealand. Right.
Have you been there?
Yes, I have. People are great. People are nice. Ooh, hello. Okay, so this. Oh my god, the spot had moved. Okay. So welcome. These are chamos.
Chamos.
These are feral goats. Turkeys.
Turkeys, obviously.
Feral goats, turkeys, ibex, I believe. Yeah, I don't know. These are mostly feral goats. They have mule deer here. They have taxi deer here. Or wait, no, they don't have mule deer. Fuck that. They don't have mule deer. They have red deer here. They have they had a moose here, but we were ordered to kill it.
Right.
We had a moose. They had moose. They have what are the other animals here? By the way, I've seen chamos in real life. They get huge. They more get fat. They more get big and round than they do actually getting horns, because you know the horns that you saw, they weren't that big.
Yeah.
So I think their weight's an indication of how big they are. And yes, there are different classing systems IRL for how big something can get. Like with pheasant, it's by pounds. It will always be by pounds.
By pounds.
For quail, it's by inches, I believe. Who knows?
Inches?
I have never gone quail hunting. I don't like going quail hunting because it's not enough food to feed them. I would eat like 6 of them. Because they're just like little turkeys. They're cute. Let's see. They have. I don't even know why I'm running. I might as well go change my animal population. Hang on. I will turn back on my V2 bottle. Oh, you crash every time I shut you off. Which makes no sense. Which I don't get how it crashes every time I turn it off.
Like every time you exit the game.
Yeah, not even joking. Every time I exit the game, it crashes.
Okay, that's pretty rare, like a case of the game.
But I'm shutting you off. There's no reason to crash.
The game is more like it's like, oh, you crashed, you did something to me, and then you said like, no, I didn't. I just put you down. Well, I'm going to crash anyways.
Well, I'm gonna do it anyways. Listen here, you little shit. You know my dad. I'm your dad. I'm your dad enough to beat your ass. You know my dad. I'm sorry, if a child ever said that to me and I was dating their mother, I would first go ask their mother, saying, I'm sorry, I have to beat your child. Wait, why? Because he is literally breaking everything in the house. Beat his ass. Okay, so now I am going to show everybody how to reset their animal population. So this is only for PC, you fucking PS4 tards. Your fucking PS4 tards and Xbox tards. So see this animal population here on your PC? Do this. Right click. And then delete it faster than a woman getting caught by her husband.
So you go to the files, delete the animal specifically, and then delete it. Alright, got it.
Because fuck the animals, just fuck them in general.
It's like, oh, if you're not gonna wipe out if God doesn't want to wipe out the animals I don't like, then I'll play God.
Like, okay, I want to say that. Let's talk about kills for humans. let's talk about why console gamers think that they are superior. Like, why do they think they're superior to something I hand-built myself that has a 1650 Super Graphics card that can run Red Dead Redemption on the highest graphics without problem?
Right.
Without problem. Sorry. My mic was slightly turned. Like, okay, how am I the asshole for saying, you know... And also, question. How is it an opinion that PS4... How is it an opinion that PC is better than consoles? How is it an opinion that we are less toxic on PC? How is it...
I don't know, maybe it's because due to like the diehard consoles, you know, like they're you know, being loyal to the console no matter what, no matter how bad it sounds, but they see it as like, you know, like, oh, I treat this console like a saint to me, you know. And that's the reason. That's the reason why that consoles like became toxic. In my point of view.
Okay, back in the day when there were no computer games, cool. I will say that consoles were better back then.
Right. But then PC came along and made like games, you know, like 2D games and like also like FPS like such as Wolfenstein and Doom that which just became popular in the 90s. And then PC games starting to boom up, you know, it started to blow up, you know, like there are more games like Duke Nukem or Shadow Warrior or like
First of all,
Blood.
You probably didn't hear that Shadow Warrior has its own remake.
Oh yeah, I know that.
I fucking love playing Shadow Warrior. Shadow Warrior 2 is personally one of my favorite shittiest games I've ever played in my life.
But it's shitty, but however, you like it nonetheless.
Oh, like I love Cyberpunk 2077. I love Cyberpunk 2077. And I just don't know why this update all of a sudden has decided to break my computer. Has decided to break on my computer. It's actually quite disappointing because I've been wanting to play it lately. I just haven't had time. Like, like, what happened to the beautiful game that, you know, I loved so much.
Right. That was just like that had
glitches, but what happened? What happened to the game that I love so much? Why isn't it working on my computer? Is it not working on my computer because it says so, or is it not working on my computer because there is something generally wrong with the game right now?
I think it's something. I think it's something wrong with the game itself. But I mean, to be fair, I have no like objections. Like no like strong explanation of why the game is not running properly.
Oh, welcome to Medvedev Taiga. We're in Russia.
Oh,
okay, so boars, McPiggensteins, or wild bacon.
Right.
Yes. Reindeer, or no, sorry, no, these are reindeer. Reindeer are synonymous for Christmas, of course. Fucking hate the creatures, they're assholes. You know, to be honest, I fucking hate Christmas. I'm gonna be really honest.
You hate Christmas.
Because it's not what it used to be. Think about it. It's not what it...
Well, I mean, yeah, I think you're referring to like a traditional Christmas. You know, like...
No, throughout all the years that I've been in Christmas and used Christmas and celebrated Christmas, there has been no reason for it to be around. Jesus' birthday isn't even till April!
Right. I mean, they wanted to keep it as a holiday, so I mean, people are still celebrating regardless.
The people who celebrate are assholes, okay? I love going to the occasional Christmas party next door. Yeah, that's cool. It's just that I feel like, you know, welcome to Hirschfelden.
Hushville, yeah.
I'm in Rottenbutz right now. Or Rottendelt, I think it's called. I don't know.
Right.
And yes, you have to say it. You have to actually say it with the accent. Boing.
Okay, so what were you saying? Like, about like Christmas?
I feel like Christmas is on a downward decline because it's more business based now.
Oh, well, I mean, you're not wrong. I
I
mean,
was just gonna say,
unfortunately.
what I'm saying is not a fucking opinion. It's a demand.
Yeah.
It's more business based now. It's not about, oh look, my kid got a sweater and grandma made it by hand. My grandma was never the knitting type, by the way.
Right.
Oh.
Or maybe
okay,
like
okay, think about this. Nowadays, kids are more than likely, if they don't get the technology that they want, are more than willing to disown a family member. Like, parents are more than willing to disown a grandmother for not getting the latest technology for their kids.
okay, that's kind of like bullshit.
Do you realize why so many like Chinese and Japanese people say that, you know, during Christmas you had better be grateful for what you fucking get or you're out of goddamn family? The thing is that they know that they can't do anything about the little kids, but for the older kids, like the teenagers, they're more than willing to kick you the fuck out if you aren't fucking grateful that your grandparents give you something traditional. Hell, fuck, I would love something traditional Japanese something. I don't know. Give me like a kimono or something that's my size.
So to summarize your take on it, or should I call it
This isn't a take. This is what I've seen over the years. Where this isn't a take. No, this is fact that I've seen where everybody bitches that they don't get the newest thing. Or like the newest phone. Oh, grandma, you didn't get me the iPhone 335.
Right.
We're almost there. Give me a break. Bunny.
Well.
We're almost there.
I think the reason why Christmas is dying is because like kids are being
you're wrong. You're wrong. Christmas ain't dying. Christmas is nowhere.
No, I mean like the reason why what you see is like Christmas is now like not a traditional sense. It's because like of like kids are being like, you know, spoiled, right?
The thing
like,
is that you know, the more this was bound to happen anyway. It wouldn't if it wasn't with my generation, it would have been with the next one. And if it wasn't with that one, it would eventually come. Okay? Eventually everybody's going to be grateful for what they get when iPhones are so fucking expensive that they have to switch to Android. Which, I've always been an Android person. I love Android. Android is a good phone. Let's see if I have any lions here. I feel like I kind of feel like one of these days, a grandparent is gonna go on a rant. Like, what Republicans love to do here in America, and yes, this is a political thing, and Christmas is a political thing, unfortunately, in America. Don't me. I will beat you with a fucking leathered stick.
No, I'm like, yeah, it's like, it's not like, I don't want to hear it. It's like, as in like, yeah, unfortunately.
in America, it's how it works. And, you know, the sad thing is that I would love one Christmas where we have a Democratic president and people don't love to label the Democratic president as stealing Christmas because he says Happy Holidays instead of for Merry Christmas. Like, do you know how many holidays are during the Christmas time?
How many?
Mm-hmm. Like, Christmas isn't the only holiday there.
I mean, there are more than that. Like
25.
I mean, 25. Wow, Jesus.
25.
25. Wow.
Africans have their own. They celebrate Christmas and they have their own. I forgot what theirs was called. There's Hanukkah. There's the 7 Crazy Days of Hanukkah, which is a very good movie, by the way.
Right.
There are the 7 Days of Hanukkah. There is... I don't remember what the other ones are. Okay, none of these are actually really anything I want. Fuck. And then that's the thing, is that everybody seems to forget that other people have holidays on this time too. So saying happy holidays isn't politically correct. It just makes fucking sense. Like, my neighbor next door doesn't get why my mom says happy holidays. Like, she bitches at my mom all the time for saying happy holidays, and it's like...
Do people say happy holidays? Like, they're like some of you, right?
A majority of the Democrats do say happy holidays. The Republicans love to say, oh, I went into a store and said Merry Christmas, and everybody clapped, and I said, it's okay. And this was during Trump era. And they said, and I said to the cashier, you don't have to say happy holidays. Obama's not in anymore. And she said, happy holidays, and cried, and everybody clapped for me, that like I was a hero. No, you're fucking lying. No one loves you. Shut the fuck up and die in a hole. Better yet, actually videotape your suicide. Or, I mean, unalive it. Fucking A. Okay, the thing is that this country is not for... This country is for civilized people, and so far all we've
got
seen
the
is
hunter's
hate.
sense. Follow
Caveman,
those tracks.
On like both sides?
No, only on the Republican side. You got something to say, bitch? Say it. Say it. Be a man. Say it.
If I say it, then you won't like it.
Say
so
it.
I'd rather just...
Say it. Quit being a bitch for once in your life and fucking say it.
I feel like it's like, you know, I don't know, like unknown statement, like understatement, I guess, or I don't know. Maybe it's just me, I guess.
Are we even talking about the same fucking thing? Okay. Okay. The thing is that all I've seen from the Republican side is that, you know, look at, okay, we don't have free healthcare because they won't let us. We don't have universal healthcare because they won't let us. They think that people who are disabled are lazy, even though most of their base is fucking disabled, and gets, and the thing is think about this. Okay, most of the healthy people are on welfare. A lot of healthy people are on welfare, and it's very few and far between that you ever really see a disabled person on something like that. Everybody calls disabled people lazy when most disabled people work 6 or 7 jobs just to get by. Like we're working 6 or 7, some of us are working 6 or 7 jobs just to get by. Well, Mick Welfare Queen over there is sitting on her throne of burgers and pizza, being able to get the newest iPhones and getting the newest whatever, because the state is paying her $2,000 per child that she decided to pop out of her vagina.
Right.
Okay, like, you know, there are people who work here, and then there are people who, in America, the people who complain about Democrats not working are the people who don't work at all.
I mean, remember the time you told me that you met like some conservatives that are very respectful? Is that true?
There are some what?
Like conservatives that they like respect you. You respect your.
Most of the time, I'm gonna be honest. There's gonna be a lot of times where I'm gonna say that I will not go out of my way to respect someone who is part of the right, because they don't respect me. So I don't necessarily have to show them the same courtesy of respecting them.
Right.
So you can't expect courtesy if you don't give courtesy. Okay, you have to give the courtesy first.
Right.
You don't get to say, oh, I'm lazy and you don't like me because of my skin color and my point of view, because you're on the right and you believe that, black people should be slaves.
I don't think that way, the way these guys think.
Shut the hell up. I wasn't talking to you.
Oh. Okay.
No, you're not allowed to be like that in your country. I know.
I mean, of course not.
your country actively punishes people like people we have here.
I mean, what I mean is even if I have like a different point of view, but I just respected your boundaries here. I just let you speak and stuff like that. If I have something to say, then I'll just I'll just say something. If despite of me having stuttering here and there or something when I'm making my point across. Because if I say something that's very offensive, then yeah, I'm gonna get booted out. So I mean, if you don't like the way I said, then I'll understand that.
I love how you're a hardcore conservative, conservative, not like the type of person you are. I've never understood that, like how or any other race of Republicans, when they don't want you, they don't want your kind, they don't like your kind. Okay? Like people can see that they do not like you. And no matter what you think, they will never like you. Okay? And it's like, okay, I don't get how someone can get in terms of you damn all know that conservatives don't like you. It makes about as much sense as being a defense. Okay, that's how little sense it makes. How can you believe in the side that you're on? This is just basically a question for anybody. How can you believe in Republican or right wing when they don't like you? When you're part of a group who doesn't like you? When you're part of a group who... See, I don't care if my friend group likes me. As far as I'm concerned, you guys are all in my server, and you guys are my friends until one, you either piss me off so bad I kick you, or two,
Yeah.
you piss me off so bad that I'm yelling and screaming at you, and you fucking leave because you're a bitch. Okay? A lot of people I've discovered either can't handle being yelled at, or can't handle the fact that, you know, I have a different view than them, and they're not willing to listen to my side of things. Because I damn well am not going to listen to anything Republican or Kyle Rittenhouse related. Damn well there's no way in my mind that, no, he's a murderer. He's a murderer, and there is nothing you can do to persuade me any other way, no matter what Scouty says and no matter what proof he has. There is one thing that I know, that in America he is seen as a murderer who got away with murder, and all I see anybody who defends him is, in my mind, a crazy gun nut who needs their guns taken away. And I don't care if you're my friend. No, you don't get to keep your guns if you think like that. Because now I know that you're more than willing to kill protesters if they come on your lawn and they're not doing anything. Okay, this kid ruined his life, and I'm more than willing to sit there happily in a lawn chair and watch you ruin your own fucking life because you're stupid. Okay? Like, I'm gonna be hell honest. I believe only stupid people believe in Kyle Rittenhouse. Like, fuck AK Dad. Fuck whoever else believes in Kyle Rittenhouse. I don't care if you're my friend. I'm not gonna disown you for believing in him. I'm just gonna make sure your life is uncomfortable when I'm around. If you believe in psychology. Like, no matter what facts, that man may have had a gun, but there is certain laws. Okay, what is with the moving? Hang on.
Are you saying to not only to the audience or also to me, right?
No, this is to Scout. This is to anybody and everybody who wants who wants to believe in Kyle Rittenhouse. If you believe that just because he got off with murder, that it's okay for you to do that, and you know, okay, I don't think Scouty would ever do that. And if I'm gonna be, completely honest, I don't ever see him doing that. But I inherently don't trust others because of people like Kyle. Because of people like Kyle who do what they want when they want. It's a what and when they want situation.
You said about the game, right?
Yeah, I said, and people say this game's not violent enough. I am turning this game down.
People say it's not a violent enough.
Or people say that this game is violent. Oh, okay. Oh, dash refills? Cool. Oh.
So, what you're saying?
Oh, what what I'm saying is that I don't get how, in general, anybody could ever be for. Could generally be for, you know, Republicans. Like, I don't get how anybody can actually be a Republican knowing that, you know, they're willing to fuck you. They're willing to actually ruin your life and make you homeless and make you, you know, basically almost have to sell your children for money, which that hasn't happened in America for years. Okay?
It hasn't happened in years, right?
Yeah, no, it hasn't happened in years.
Oh, these guys.
No, it's not these guys. It's slow dude.
Ah.
I know what type of Republicans. These aren't anything I haven't dealt with in IRL. I love the popping of the eyeball there. I fucking hate the purple flying away because it's like
it slows your mobility. Yeah.
It's first of all mobility slower. So is this whole area a fucking mobility one? God damn it! I don't fucking change my gun. These mechs are so fucked up here. Kinda wish you got a working one here.
Oh, you mean the game?
Yeah, see? Okay, so it wants me to... I have to now remember how to do this puzzle. I only did this puzzle once. Cocksucking. To remember how to do this. Fun. Okay, now so that's supposed to go over here. Stuff is really gross. They did a good job.
Oh yeah, not gonna lie.
Okay, so it says I remember how to do the puzzle, I just don't remember where to go. It want me up there. It want me here.
What about the crack up top?
Yeah, I have to get here. See, because I have to use this. There we go. You know, without these scores on it, I'd be pretty fucking screwed. Like, I'm gonna be very honest that, like, this game is original,
Right.
but did Doom really get the flack that they... Does Doom really deserve what they
Like level design?
No, the hate that they get from the Christians.
They hate from the Christians.
You did not know that this was blamed for the Columbine massacre a while back? When the Columbine massacre was a thing?
Oh, that! I mean, I think I heard about the Columbine shootings, but I heard some news on like vegans speculating on that.
Yeah, they were actually to have modded the Doom levels after their school.
Oh, no, wait, it's the Counter-Strike one.
Nope, Counter-Strike was not around back then. It was not around in big quantities back then. Remember, Counter-Strike's source. Doom was free basically back then.
No, I was referring to Counter-Strike like 1.6.
Game?
Or
Game?
no, actually,
What the hell?
actually you're right. Actually, you're right. It is Counter-Strike source.
But back then it was easier just to mod Doom because everybody had Doom back then. Everybody had a copy of Doom. Damn well,
yeah.
Your dad did.
My dad did mod, but we did some cheats, so that counts.
You damn well know everybody had a copy of Doom at least once in their life. Like,
I mean, I do.
like, come on, everybody's had Doom, so they modded Doom to make it more like their school. So they did.
Right.
They planned out the Colored Night Massacre so greatly that that's one of the reasons why, you know, Jack Thompson said.
Jack Thompson
Said that video games are evil. No, Jack Thompson, you're just an idiot.
Right. And also, Postal is becoming blame all of this too. Like not only to the Doom, there's also like Doom, Postal, GTA, and Manhunt.
Okay, I'm sorry. If you can't take accountability for the crime that you have done, just like how Rittenhouse hasn't, then you are no better than those low-down, dirty N-words that you call the black people who go and steal a can of food because they're hungry. Okay, that's the thing. Is you can't split hairs on stuff like this. No, it's either everybody's a criminal or nobody's a criminal. You have to choose.
Nobody's a criminal. Right.
You can't have it both ways. You can't just have one side be criminals, low-down criminals, who literally do nothing but help people. And that's bad.
Right.
There we go. That was fucking pissing me off.
Speaking of Postal, I think I'm planning on getting Postal Redux.
I'm almost tempted to.
I'll just save it on the holiday. I'm not gonna be attending the first one that they celebrated, mostly. So I'll just say it holiday for now on. Yeah, it's unfortunate. No, I was referring to like the holiday, you know, the winter holidays. And not only that, it's like everything, you know. Like everything is like heavily political these days. I guess it's not like the golden age where like fun is like, you know, like fun has like creativity, you know, the power of creativity, the power of like storytelling. Now it's just this. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are other games out there that still enjoyable, like
Well-
doing Retro repetition.
Like, okay, what games are you talking about? I have never seen a political game so far at all.
It's I think I heard it's from like Last of Us 2 or
Well,
that's
Last of Us 2, of course, it is about politics, because what's going on is the politicians and the army's fucking fault. Oh no, oh, I know. Like, okay, in my mind, okay, politics in video games is good. Like,
I mean, yeah. I mean,
you can't just be mad at a game because it has politics in it. Oh, so
I mean, there is like I've seen a movie like someone like made the comparison of like Stranger Things to like to Phoenix Wright, I guess. Like it's just like this.
well,
the
Phoenix
second
Wright
game is
isn't a movie. Phoenix Wright is
No,
a
no, no.
Nintendo game.
no. I mean like as in like the middle that you know the Japanese Empire, right? The Empire age. You know.
The Japanese have done fucked up shit.
The betrayer's life signal is nearby.
They have done fucked up shit. Japan has no right to be as they are. They're assholes. Japan has... Their government is shit. Their government is the definition of shit.
But is
I'm
it like
gonna be
back
honest.
then,
There are motion
is
sensors
it
in
like
artillery
back then or still?
No, still, their government's shit. Their government has made horrible, horrible decisions. I just feel like Japan is a good place and Japan's a fun place.
I told you all
It's
to
just that the
meet me
government
here.
is like crap, right?
I am where I belong.
Right?
Yes, I am wearing a unicorn costume.
Saving your people will
No,
not bring you
no, I
peace.
was referring to like
Only make the
Japanese.
burden you carry.
Like,
that-
Japan's empire is ass. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, their empire is ass. They don't know what they're doing.
And now you seek
The
to
last
defy the
time
calm
they made
maker
a
herself.
big, huge mistake,
It is your people's time now to give penance. Just as it was
and
mine.
that is
fucking with America?
oh that's since World War II.
Yeah? You mean just like you got scammed by someone in fucking, CSGO? Yeah, that was when you were 16. People still bring it up. Come the fuck on. No, you make a mistake, people will tell you about it. Okay, they fucked with America. They got the Super Bird Dookie on their face. They got shit on.
The extraction point has been identified. I will mark its
And-
location on your HUD.
And everything. So they either face the consequences of what they did. Or, you know, shut the hell up. That's what they need to do. They need to get that they pissed off America. What they did was wrong. They killed our soldiers for a man who was been there anyway. Think about that. Fucking cocksucker! Aha! God damn it. Like, okay, Hitler was a man who who was openly killing their people too. It's like with Palestine. Or it's like with, it's like what's going on in parts of the Middle East right now. Okay, the people took over a place. People were invited into a place and refugees in a place.
Right.
And now they've taken over the place. And nobody likes them now. Okay.
So basically, they invaded their country, right?
Yes, the Israelis invaded Pakistan, or they came into Pakistan sometime during, I think, like during like Pharaoh rule or something. I don't remember. Well, during what time they came in. Someone can correct me later. It's not like I give a shit what they say. They came in during Palestine. Well, Palestine was ruined initially. Well, Palestine was ruined initially. They said, oh, it's okay. 100 or 200, 300, probably 1,000 years later now. Now, Israelis have fully taken over the country. Palestinian children and everybody who's even Palestinian is getting killed by the Israeli government for just breathing, basically. And now people in Jewish Americans don't see a problem with it. Because they believe that where the Israelis are is their land. And everything. One out of the 12 times I tried, I've been like...
It's giving you a hard time a bit, right?
I got through it.
You said before that even if I'm like, even if I'm like the other side, but I just treat it normally, right? Like treat you normally.
You treat me normally, so you get the respect you deserve. It's that the other people who are on the other side, like Satan, and like the other people, like I have a 12-year-old who I talk to often because he wants me to play video games with him, but he always wants me to play the video games he wants to play and never like Warframe or something. And I like tell him like, I'm not gonna play with you if you're not gonna fucking play Warframe. He's like, but I don't want to play Warframe. Warframe's stupid. And I say Valorant's stupid. Mm-hmm. Like he's a Valorant player.
So what happened to the kid? Like he doesn't talk to you anymore?
No, I don't talk to him because he's so fucking and literally believes the right is just the right way to go. He believes that games also have microchips in them.
Yeah, that's a stupid thing. That's stupid for them that they can stop them on that. Why continue that connection?
What vaccine is pre-ordered? You know, the thing is just vaccine. Like, they have no roots, but they seem to think I'm a lot.
I did take my vaccine, so I don't feel any skepticism on my veins. I don't know, kids are dumb these days. I think it's bad enough that we're giving these kids too much power. As in, like, giving them like a phone or something.
Yeah, but people say, oh, I don't want kids that you'll use a credit card, your phone, your computer, other social media, gift card, all of that is tracked.
Yeah.
So it makes no sense why someone would say, oh, I don't want my social. Well, then you might as well just go off the grid now.
That was just like very hard to do. Going off the grid for what, like a year?
Like, I'm gonna be honest, which I say often, I'm gonna be honest that I feel like the people who don't seem to get that, you know,
that
what am I saying? Oh yeah, that you don't believe that nothing else is tracking you when Facebook knows all your information, knows how you poop in the morning, knows what your favorite porn is. Like,
I mean, yeah, I mean,
has
tracking
several areas
like
locked off due to
becoming
power
like
constraints.
a
Once
thing,
power has been restored, you will be
that
able
was just,
to
I'm
access
not
the entire
surprised
ship.
because everything you do is trackable.
yeah.
So yeah. So I agree on that.
Like, people act like the government isn't tracking us. Like it's illegal for them to track us.
Sentinel energy levels rising, re-establishing power to core and supplementary systems.
I mean, that's the reason why like they don't believe like it's like, oh, the government doesn't want to track us, but in reality they can do it because, you know, they're the government.
The government's allowed to do basically whatever they want. Like, and that's the thing, is that, think about, okay, I see it this way. Democrats don't seem to get that they can do whatever they want. Because they're politicians too. Like, they don't get that they can do whatever they want. Also, it's not, they're not restricted by, you know, politics.
Right. Fruit juice.
Ooh, teriyaki flavors.
Teriyaki flavors, nice.
Okay, these guitars are sick as fuck. What the hell? I want this one. I want the fleshy one. Okay, okay. His gaming setup here's cool.
Yeah.
Look at Daisy. By the way, that's the reason he tortures the demons so hardcore.
Oh, yeah.
Is because they took his rabbit and killed his rabbit.
Oh yeah, I saw that. And also I saw some Easter eggs of it. the rabbit like in like some small areas. For example, when you're going at the hallway, you can see on your right that there's a bunny there.
Time to leave the gaming room. You know, I wonder. You know, I'm surprised I didn't see Nudie Mags. I wanted to see some Nudie Mags over there. They're not against putting like nude shit in.
I mean, Doom Eternal is more like a violence, like focus on violence, like ultra violence. I mean.
What kind of? Okay, note to self. Remember this is out here, so I can put cores in that. By the way, I'm doing this like armor. Yes, I'm willing to risk my sanity playing on ultra hell mode or ultra nightmare mode to get myself the gold.
The golden one. Oh, this gun. Oh yeah, that it's very hard to get.
No,
that
it's
weapon.
not. I got it in my last playthrough. In my other playthrough, I'm just wondering, do I need a core point or? Okay, there's a chip. There's a chip. And there's. Okay, so there's a bot here. Okay, that's fine.
So the only way to get those upgrades, we had to get cords, right?
Yeah, you have to get cores. You have to get sentient cores, which I'm gonna go out and get another one right now. Okay, so I'm gonna designate this stream to the rest of it being to do, because I've been wanting to play. I bought this game. I've had this game forever. I paid full price for this. And I just haven't gotten around to playing it. So that's what we're doing today. We're gonna, the rest of the time of the stream is, we're gonna play this, and then after that, me and Cornholio over here are gonna go fucking play,
What do you mean?
me and Cornholio over here are gonna, me and Beavis over here are gonna go fucking play Butthead. Warframe. After that. We're gonna go play, Warframe after this. Because you need levels. Use! There we go.
The ice bomb modification to your equipment launcher has been completed. Once fired, the bomb will douse nearby enemies in freezing gases. You'll have to manually toggle the launcher to fire either ice bombs or frag grenades.
Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, I got that CD earlier. Or I got that vinyl earlier. Remind me after this, I have to go download a song.
This is an ARC broadcast. To any ARC personnel or survivors operating inside the Hellified zones, please be advised. More Doomslayer sightings have been coming in. ARC leadership do not recommend any attempts to communicate with the Slayer directly. Please avoid all contact with Doomguy at this time. While it is clear that the Slayer is an enemy of the challenge, it is unclear if he could also be a threat to civilians.
Wait, there are humans still alive? What the fuck? Okay, that's lovely to know that humans are still alive here. That is so cool. I really hope we
Oh,
can get
yeah.
to use that eventually. By the way, I got this unicorn suit from I got this from Twitch. Twitch gave it to me for free. I got it through Prime Gaming. Demon Prison. Demon Prison allows you to practice fighting. Okay. The one thing I would say that they should probably fix in here is the waypoint system. Because the waypoint system is kind of...
off.
Yeah. Okay, so that will be after the next mission. I'll be able to get that after the next mission. You know what I've noticed in here is that a lot of the bad things that happen is because, you know, they worshipped the wrong thing in here. But I think it was more scientists' fault trying to, you know, run the world on, you know, like demon energy.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's more likely that it's never gone wrong.
is somewhere in this facility. I cannot pinpoint its exact location at this time.
Thanks, Corbin. Ooh, new news about the next
New War?
Nope, about the next Skyrim game that's coming out.
Oh, nah.
Or next Elder Scrolls game that's coming out.
Welcome.
PS4 players
It's
will
my
not
time
play it.
again.
PS players will not
Let's
play
see
it.
if you're strong enough to survive this cursed city.
Damn.
You and I should play Wolfenstein one of these days. Because
Wolfenstein, no.
We'll just be in Parsec and you can just control Wolfenstein from
Oh. Oh, which game?
all of them.
Like,
I have all of them.
The Slayer has arrived. All mortally challenged personnel, please be advised.
Mortally challenged. Okay, so
Wow.
it's gonna open? No. Oh, there is a room here. Okay, I'm just stupid.
also another type of Doom. But it's like a Christian game. Instead of like a bloody, it's just like shooting goats.
Oh, you played that?
No, I haven't. Thank God. So, don't worry, I didn't play that.
Huh,
but I did
69
watch
nice.
it. But I did watch it in the end.
Yeah, I've watched that episode a few times.
There's also like another Christian game that has something to do with like Quake, but this time it's like a IRL stuff that what this guy's been dealing with depression. Yeah, I think I saw this content from like He-Man Lives. He made that content like of that game that I just mentioned.
Yeah, I've never even heard of that. Interesting. By the way, guys, welcome to my channel where I don't believe in God and God doesn't exist. And you can't prove otherwise. Jeez, man. Like, I mean, really, is there even really proof God exists?
Is there proof God exists? I'm not sure by myself.
Yay.
Why you ask?
Because that's what the conversation
Right.
is like, okay. By several people, I've heard them be very, very mad at me over saying, you know, over me saying, you know, Christianity doesn't exist. Or Christianity shouldn't exist because it's not scientifically possible for a man to be God. I choose that. Let's see.
So basically, you're saying that we come from like what, from genetics, right?
Well, scientists have
Like,
proven that, you know, the oldest living, organisms are ones we can't see. So, like, alligators. There's proof that alligators are millions or billions of years old, actually. There's proof that
what about dinosaurs?
Dinosaurs are real. You can't fake bones like that. Fuck up. If you don't believe in dinosaurs, you're just an idiot. In my mind, at that point.
Oh, I didn't say that. Actually, I believe in dinosaurs, actually. Since I was a kid. Like, I went to these types of, like, a museum in Canada. Because obviously, dinosaurs exist in my country somehow.
Even if it's older.
Oh, yeah.
Cock sucking. God damn it.
So after you did one more mission on this game, so we're gonna be playing Warfare, right? Okay.
Fuck this shit. Unlimited jump. Okay, this is the puzzle I hate. So I might just...
He is weak. Your hate must match his will. Only then will you be truly saved.
Oh, which one?
I meant the stuff that the health people tell me.
Oh, that. Okay, yeah.
I also mind boggles me how people can when, you know, there are people who cut people. Salvation lies in his destruction. The myth of the Slayer's strength is exposed now to us. Can you see it, brothers? He has lost the resolve to continue. Eat his soul. I must survive this. Protect me in my time of need, and you will secure your place in the new world. Just because I can, and no other reason besides that.
Your super shotgun is nearby, a relic from your past. The priests have kept it hidden from you in this remote location.
All mortally challenged personnel. The Slayer is inside the facility. Please proceed with aggression.
Doesn't exist. And if he did, he would not be the man that they would accept. Nice of them to put a map there. time to get everybody's favorite weapon, the super fuck you shotgun. Yeah, this is one of the cooler parts of the game. Where you can do this.
Yeah. Where you're able to control this guy, right?
It kind of incentivizes you to play the multiplayer.
Yeah.
Neural connection successful. You are now...
Now I have the super fuck you shotgun. Because fuck you, that's why. Okay, let's go. Because fuck you, that's why. Oh, I fucking love using this thing. There we go.
Which R brand? Which R brand did you controller did you use?
Let me look on the back.
Oh wait, it's a PlayStation one, right?
Yeah, it's a PS4 controller.
Oh yeah, you told me that shit.
Like, it's a good controller. It's good and all. It's just, I hate the fact that it vibrates on me and literally shifts out on me during the game while I'm playing, which makes it very difficult to play some games. Let me do it during Red Dead Redemption. Because Red Dead Redemption doesn't have as much vibration.
Attention, all cultist base personnel. Please destroy the Slayer. The priest must survive. I repeat, the priest must survive.
I have my super booty. Doom Bullet. This game is the reason Doom Bullet exists. Which they are a slug, steel buckshot, hard steel buckshot, then birdshot, all in one thing. So it needs to be in there. puzzles aren't hard. It's just they're confusing. Doesn't mean they're hard. Okay, that's confusing.
I mean, you've been through this level, right?
Yes, I have been this level. It doesn't have a button for how to fight it. Oh. I've heard people say that Warframe is toxic, and I'm like, okay, but you play League of Legends, so how is it more toxic than League of Legends? Like, League of Legends, I think only seconded by Call of Duty. Is the second most, at least in my mind, toxic game there is. Okay, so that fuck up the puzzle somehow? Puzzle really fucking well.
Tired, Slayer. We will break your will yet.
Wish I was tired. Wishing I was tired. Oh, they want me up there. Are these even real demons? Like, how come they have so much metal in their fucking spine if they're real demons? I've never really got...
I do not fear you. This match is not won yet. Come find me, Slayer. I will be waiting.
I'm back with some food.
Oh, cool. That means this whole fucking time fuck you.
Well, did I warn you something?
No, you said nothing! Or I wasn't listening! One of the two!
I said I'll be back. You did not hear that?
No.
Oh, because you're busy focusing on the game, isn't it? I mean, after the mission, you're going to be getting food, right?
Yeah, we're getting into war but I actually have to beat the level 2 of the stage, so... That's the really cool tonight. The most amazing thing about is that it's over a rabbit's skull. He goes and becomes the most badass man ever. Yeah. Over his pet rabbit. The ultimate animal activist. Right here. Who likes who is this PI? I've only heard of Doomslayer. Oh man. I like how a door opens and has its own cutscene.
The priest has stopped moving. I will lock in signal now.
I said use! Yeah, that was only half the level. this whole thing right here. No, that was only half the level, guys. So I'm gonna stop playing here. I'm gonna exit, and I'm gonna. And I played this for a good. We've been streaming for a good 3 hours. I'll be right back. now I'm gonna